Okay, we're up about 200 feet. You can see the whole area of this timber patch where we're going to look around. We're going to come over here on this side and go down. We're up in the Colockum, kind of on the edge of the timber and sagebrush. This is where Gene and I hunted elk for the last, 35, 40 years. I'll bring the camera up here a little bit so we can look around. I'll stop right here. You can see the results of the fire that went through here, 8, 10 years ago, whatever it was. Cleaned out the center of this pretty good. Never was really thick out in the center, but a lot of it's gone now. This little patch of timber is where the elk pass through. They don't live here all the time. Over in this general direction over here, we're looking down towards Vantage. And you can come out through the Columbia Basin here. We'll swing around to the left and you'll see Quincy. And if you kept on going around to the left, you'd be up into Wenatchee. And that canyon over there, I believe they call it the Palisades or something like that. It's on the way from Quincy up towards Wenatchee. We'll swing back around here and pay attention to where we're going and where we're looking. We're up a couple hundred feet. Bring the camera down. And it's a bright, sunny day. We saw one elk in here when we were turning around a while ago. Anthony killed a nice little spike on this right-hand side here, somewhere along in here, one year on the four-wheeler. You get down here on this end and you can see that little ridge kind of drops off into another level down here before it really drops off and heads off down towards the Columbia. And I forgot to put the dead cat on the microphone, so you're probably hearing a lot of wind noise. this is the lower end of this country. Like I said, the elk don't, sometimes in this time of the year they might live in here, but later in the year they're just getting chased up out of the bottom down in Whiskey Dick and towards the Columbia. And they come into this timber because it's on the way to where they're going, and that's up towards the game reserve. Right in here, right down here in the lower end of the picture now is where I shot the last spike I ever got in here. A couple of guys I knew came down to see what was going on and helped me drag it over to an old 2-track over here and got it in the back of the Toyota and got it out. It was funny, when the fire went through here, I was in here 2 days after they opened up the roads and let us back in. And in all the burnt ash and everything, I found fresh elk tracks. Pesky flies are kind of bad. Get our camera back up here level.
Where is he?
Right there in front of us.
Oh, right there.
Had to gain a little altitude. My little buddy was getting too close to the sagebrush. run back up this road a ways and show you kind of where we came in from. Right here, we came in from the left. That comes in off the power line road. And we got up there coming up through Kittitas into the Colockum. If you go around this road here, you can go over to a road called Bruton, and then you can either go clear down to the Columbia or back up to the power line road and end up on the Colockum Pass road, and you can go into Wenatchee if you want to. This road just kind of wanders around here, not really straight and not really crooked. It's probably a couple of miles over there to Bruton. Here you kind of get out of the trees and you go across through the open country. Swing around here. You see that road comes out. And goes over there and ties into Bruton, and like I said, you can go to the Columbia or back up to the Power Line Road or the Colockum Pass Road or just about wherever you want to go. Bring the camera up a little bit here, you can see the terrain a little bit. can see that patch of timber above us. And there's that road we came in on. Pause right here and bring the camera up a little bit. You can see where we are, where that patch of timber is. And again, we're Quincy to the left up to Wenatchee, out through the Columbia Basin over to George, back around over towards Vantage. And there's a whole lot of country between Vantage, the old highway, and here. Over the years on four-wheelers and later 4x4s, we pretty much ran every road that was up here. We'll buzz the old people. And you heard him go over. I got a little bit of battery left. This road here just goes around and actually stops right about there now. There's a sign that says end of Green Dot Road. But I think that's about all the flying we're going to do. I think we'll push the magic button and bring him home.
Return to home.
There he comes. See him right there?
Yes.
He'll drop his camera. I don't know if he's going to be on it or not. He's fighting a little bit of wind. I paused him.